watch those beautiful off-grid videos and thought, maybe that's the real freedom. You're in the right place, I'm telling you, because for a long time I felt exactly the same way. The cabin in the woods, the silence, the birds, the independence. The more I thought about it, the more I realized there was hidden cost that almost nobody talks about. And it's not money, it's not discomfort, it's not even hard work. It's something much bigger. By the end of this video, I'll explain the realization that completely changed how I think about freedom. And honestly, once I saw it, I couldn't unseen it. Let's be honest, the off-grid dream is attractive for a reason. Modern life can feel exhausting. We're surrounded by the noise, information, expectations, and constant. Sometimes it feels like we're trapped in systems we never choose. So when we see somebody living in a small cabin surrounded by nature, it feels different, right? It feels peaceful, simple and free. And maybe that's why these videos are so powerful on YouTube. They show us a life that looks more human, more connected, more intentional. And I completely understand the appeal. But then I started asking myself a question. What happens when the camera turns off? Not during the perfect sunrise, not during the cozy evening by the fire. What does an average day actually look like? Because that's where the reality of any lifestyle lives, not in the highlights, in the ordinary moments. The more I thought about it, the more I realized something. When you choose self-sufficiency, you don't remove responsibilities. You inherit them. Everything that currently happens in the background, becomes your responsibility. Water, the heating, electricity, repairs, maintenance, transportation, food storage, problem solving. It's a lot. Now, for some people, that's generally rewarding. And I can completely respect it. But I started asking myself another question. How much of my life do I want to spend maintaining the systems that support me? Because every system requires attention. Every system eventually breaks. Every system demands time. And then it hit me. The hidden cost wasn't money. The hidden cost was hours, the time. Hours that could have been spent doing something else. And that's when I realized I had been thinking about freedom completely backwards. For years, I thought freedom meant needing less from other people. But what if freedom isn't about everything yourself? What if freedom is about having more time available for what matters most? The idea completely changed my perspective. Because I suddenly started looking at the city differently. Most people see traffic, noise, concrete, people in crowds, but I started seeing something else. I started seeing millions of hours of human effort working in the background. Clean water appears when I turn the tap. Electricity appears when I flip a switch. Food is available a short walk away. Another realization. I actually enjoy being around people, not necessarily talking all day, just being part of a large human environment. Walking through a park feels nice. Sitting in a cafe, going to a library, watching life happen around me. For me, there is something comfortable about that. I realized complete independence wasn't really my own goal. What I wanted was enough freedom to learn, think, create, and explore in life. The city gives me more energy for those things. So this isn't a criticism of grit living. For some people, it's exactly the right choice. I don't blame them. But after thinking about it for a long time, I came to a simple conclusion. Every lifestyle depends on a system. Off-grid living depends more on your own labor, right? City living depends more on shared infrastructure. Neither one is completely independent. The real question is which trade-off creates the life you actually want? For me, the answer is the city. But I'm curious about your answer. If you had a choice tomorrow, would you move off grid or stay connected to modern infrastructure? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for staying with me. See you in the next time. Bye bye.